Hello, the work I'll be presenting today is on a novel curriculum intervention called Anesthesiology Professional Practice. This is a PGY1 rotation we implemented in our department approximately 6 years ago. I'm Keith Vogt, and on behalf of all of the co-authors, I'm happy to be presenting this work at UPMC Med Ed Day. The goal of the rotation is to teach non-clinical foundational principles for all of our resident graduates to excel as future physician leaders. We have the entire class, you can see this year's incoming class shown here, go through the 4-week rotation during the month of October, and this is coupled with an opportunity to attend our specialty's largest national meeting as well. The rotation is comprised of approximately 90 hours of didactic time. You can see all of the different professional practice domains that are covered as well as their relative proportions, and many of these can lead to opportunities for scholarly products during residency. The objective of the study we're presenting today was to determine if the implementation of the app rotation had an effect on scholarly activity of our residents during residency. We quantified that activity using a metric called scholarly activity points, which I'll describe momentarily, and we hypothesized that residents who participated in the app rotation would have higher overall scores than. This is a retrospective cohort study, and we identified 2 groups of 3 classes of residents. The first group, the APP group, were the first 3 classes to go through the rotation, and the most recent of which just graduated. And the other group were the 3 preceding classes. We did exclude non-categorical residents, but otherwise this is the group that came in as PGY1s to our program in both of these cases. Scholarly activity points is a metric to quantify resident scholarly productivity, and you can see an example calculation listed there for a manuscript, which has modifiers for whether or not it's peer-reviewed, whether the resident would have been first author or not, and then the impact factor is also a modifier. It includes any scholarly product, including grant applications, other textbook chapters, and so forth. As you can see in the distribution of scholarly activity points shown in this figure, there was a statistically significant increase in scholarly productivity in the 3 classes that went through the app rotation compared to their immediate predecessors. Looking across the individual scholarly products that go into the scholarly activity points totals, there's no significant differences for any of the individual items, indicating that it's an overall increase in scholarly productivity rather than an increase in one specific type of product. That's all the time that we have in this format, and I appreciate your attention.